I can't figure out how to add family members.
Well, can you not like do that right now? We're not playing RimWorld. We're not playing RimWorld. We're playing Space Engineers. All right, how do I reset this this drill? Hello there, friends, and welcome back to our series Skyjack. This is a cooperative survival scenario in which my friends E-Rock Tenor,
It's getting through the layers of dandelions.
Swift,
That's how I always stand.
and I work together to try to leave the planet. But there is a catch. First, we are starting out at the bottom of this ravine, and second, we can't build any thrusters. The only way we will be able to get thrusters is by stealing them from enemy ships and grafting them onto our own. This series should be fun and full of mayhem, and we hope you enjoy it. Okay, now that I'm resetting the drills, now that I have shared inertia tensor on the last piston, I was wondering why it was so wobbly. That's because I was
That
dumb.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Hey, we should come over to the to-do list.
Yes.
Hmm.
Let's
Oh,
Pat,
okay.
go to the to-do list.
Let's see what the to-do list says.
to see what we should to do.
Oh,
I don't know what else I would have expected.
yeah.
Okay. Should we
is there-
divide and conquer, or should we
I think.
stay together and conquer?
How are we doing with ice right now? Oh, we have a good amount of ice. Well, so the question is what are we gonna do with that rover that is tipped over? The tipped over rover.
Ooh, I could probably flip it.
You think you could flip it back over?
Can we just scrap it for parts?
Let me try to flip it.
All right, try to flip it. Okay, well, here's the thing. We have the terrain tool, so if you're going to try to flip it with voxels, we can actually replace the voxels afterwards. So do your worst, figure it out, take Swift with you. I'll work on making the drill operational again. I'll fix the drill, and then I think what I'll do is I'll work on a hybrid car where it combines
Hybrid?
it combines the small grid, large grid, and so we'll have a large grid ore detector on a small grid car, and I think that might work out a little bit better than the large grid. Also, I would just like it to be said, the first time I have ever felt like I disagree with my community, but I got a lot of people in the comments on the last video that were saying it's my fault that you are a terrible driver.
Yeah, they're right. You
No.
can't disagree with that.
No, I 100%
they're absolutely
disagree,
right.
because they're just
Nope.
no. They said that it's my fault because I make my rovers too short and fat, because the wheelbase isn't far enough. And
Yes.
all I have to say to that is that I drove it perfectly fine and Swift drove it perfectly fine. It was you that crashed it.
So in other words, because I actually drive the best, and you guys drive kind of subpar, like when I'm driving, I'm expecting like a high efficiency machine, and you guys just kind of bum around, and you know how to drive that kind of piece of crap better. But I need something that works. I think your community is spot on. It's your fault.
No,
They're totally right.
I don't think so. I don't think so. If there's anything that I learned from Fast and Furious, it's the fact that one, it's about the driver, not
Family.
the car, and then two, it's about family. Okay, and neither of those things happened last episode, and so therefore, yeah, it was never my car. Oh, I guess one other thing I didn't really think about, which is this one is my fault. Somebody was like, "Hey man, have you ever thought about linking to your friends' YouTube accounts?" I was like, that's probably
Oh, dang.
probably not a bad idea. So in this next episode, I guess I'll link to your YouTube channel so people can follow you.
Thank you.
Yeah,
That's.
very kind of me, I know.
Very kind of you.
I do like the idea that you need a wider wheelbase. I did see
No,
these YouTube videos of these people who they made the middle wheels like the middle wheels just like a little wider than the front and back wheels. I know.
Ah,
I wish I had told you brought that up earlier,
Yeah.
same.
because I've heard that might
Still
be
don't know
good.
if that's gonna happen there, champ. But
I bet you I wouldn't flip those. I bet you I wouldn't.
you flipped it forward and backwards. You didn't flip it side to
Nope.
side.
Nope. I bet you that would have done it. Get that weight distribution right.
Man.
And the wider wheels. Build a good
Here's
car.
the thing.
Build a good car.
All the people that said that it was my fault that I built a bad car were saying that it's not that it wasn't wide enough. It was that it wasn't long enough. They said that you need a longer
both of those
wheelbase.
things are true.
Of course, you think both of those things are true.
You hit me on both sides. It's amazing I did as well as I did. Is what we're really learning.
Oh, what do you mean as well as you did? You did
as
not
well
do
as
well.
I did.
There was no well done anything.
That explains why I did 0 well.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, so far have I built anything that didn't work?
You haven't built anything.
That's not what I asked.
I see. Convenient.
I built something.
I think.
What did I built a couple of those wind turbines.
You built one wind turbine because one of them
and it's working. It's working so well. I bet you that's the more efficient of the wind turbines.
Well, factually speaking, the top one is actually the most efficient, but you know.
Isn't that the one that I built?
No, I built the top one.
Oh, dang it.
I think we should also tell the audience that one thing that we've kind of decided to do is Eroc's computer can't handle the sleep mod for some reason. it just freaking dies. So
I think it's because of the way Mavin built the rover.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. What is with you today, man?
No. I'm saying,
was that
I'm on your side.
To be on my side, and then you inadvertently.
No, I was being on your side.
Oh,
I was saying it's so silly to. Never mind. See if I ever try to take your side again.
I was about to say it felt like you were against me on that one. I don't know. Anyway. Because Eroc's computer can't handle the sleep mod, we're just gonna go to bed, and then I'm just gonna manually change the time, because it doesn't really add a whole lot for us to just be working in the dark, and it doesn't make for good content if you guys can't see anything and we can't see anything. I mean, except for the fact,
I don't know.
Except for the crashes, that was pretty top tier. But other than that,
okay. So first of all, am I leaning a little bit more forward is the question.
are you asking, or is this like a rhetorical question?
I'm asking because I'm so far in this pit I can't get out, so...
To me, it doesn't really look like it's leaning anyway.
Am I going just down, or is it actually leaning forward at all?
It doesn't look like it's leaning forward at all.
I think it's a little more. At this rate, in about a week and a half from now, this thing's gonna be golden.
It's gonna be perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Also, you keep on working on flipping the rover. I'm just going to go scrap it for parts.
Don't you dare. I think I'm getting close.
Well, I don't want to be a naysayer. But
nay.
But nay.
But nay, I say nay.
Wait, no, I think it's starting to tip.
It looks like it's leaning farther back now.
No, it is not.
I don't know. I don't know about the leaning farther back part, but it does, to me at least, from the spectator point of view, it don't look like it's moving at all. But, you know, what do I know, right? I don't want to belittle the hard work that you're doing. Because
it's already pretty little.
But I will say that I am already working on the replacement. So,
oh man. Okay, wait. I'm gonna get one more little cut over here. Oh look at it now.
Oh hey man, if you drive that thing home, that'll be super impressive. I'm not gonna lie, I did not think that thing was ever gonna drive.
Now I'm stuck under it, but no, I got, and I even got out. I'm dying of thirst. See, but it's now tilting forward. Twizzlers or red vines?
Oh, Twizzlers.
Mavin.
I don't know if I have necessarily a preference.
There's no middle ground here. Actually, I like
this
red
is the
vines.
hill that we're gonna choose. So either I answer this question correctly, or we're splitting up our faction, and the Twizzlers are going to one side of the gulch, and this is how our red versus blue starts.
Like actually, because like red vines are in a blue container, Twizzlers are in a red one.
Twizzlers, I think.
Okay. You can stay on the island.
This is my island, you weirdo.
And you can stay on it.
And I can stay on it.
Check it out, guys. The front wheels are touching the ground.
So do you think you can like reverse it and get it going?
I don't know. Can I get it out of here now? I don't have any hydrogen in my tanks,
Jetpack fuel.
so I can't get up there. I'm pretty pumped about this. I'm pretty pumped that I got this
Hey,
thing down.
if you fix it, it's yours.
In the midst of the, I don't want it because you built it poorly, but
You can. Oh wow! All right. I'll be over here.
Ooh, guys,
Yep.
guys.
Are you driving it?
Woo! Redemption. Oh, I just fell back in the hole. Okay.
As you said, redemption.
Wait, I gotta figure out how to like. I didn't bring that voxel tool. I gotta miss that hole out that I just dug to fix it. Okay. Oh no!
So I'm thinking for the wheels in front of it. I mean, I guess we could stick with the 5x5s, but it might be kind of fun if we did like the smaller wheels, because then, hear me out. If you have wheels that stick out farther than the other wheels, it might not flip over as much. I've heard.
Do you have the spectator cam on me?
I do have the spectator camera on you, just in case.
Yeah. Oh, I see. Well, I'm gonna drive very slowly and very carefully, since that apparently is what is required to drive this thing well.
How did this happen? How did it turn on me?
I'm so grateful.
I shouldn't have said anything. That was my mistake. I told you what the community was saying, and now
They're right. They're so right.
it's biting me in the butt. Hey, you know what? It can be debated. The rover construction can be debated, but you know it cannot be debated?
Huh.
The first rover that you destroyed when we were playing, and you just took it out for 30 seconds and blew it up. That one, 100% on you. No two ways about it.
Did you build it?
I did build it.
So
no, sir.
Fighting
No,
words right
sir.
there.
You know what?
Guys.
Next rover we build, I want you to build it. You know what? In fact, you know what?
I'm terrible. I'm terrible at building rovers.
I think you should build the train, and we'll all just watch.
No, I've never built a train before. But look what I just did. Look.
Oh, the prodigal rover.
Knocking down every tree in the process, but.
Don't
You dare! Don't you dare! Oh, that would have been
Your fault.
no. I wasn't even moving it. I'm parking it. I'm getting out. I'm not getting in this thing again. There it is, right there. I brought it back. I did it. I didn't even flip it this time. There it is.
There it is. There it is. So the question is, do we fix it or do we get rid of it?
After all that I just did.
Well, I mean, now it's closer to the base, so if we wanted to get rid of it, it'd be easier.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, I don't know. We can take a vote. What is the consensus?
Let me take it for a spin and see what the...
Swift, what are you doing? What did you do with that rover?
I just drove it away.
Swift.
I just drove it away.
Swift. What did you do?
It's just parked. I came back.
Why did you drive it away?
I came back. I was taking it. I'm giving it a test drive.
And then you just left it out in the woods?
Well, because I needed to. Get parts for the antenna.
But why didn't you just drive it back to the base so you were close to the parts?
I thought I was actually closer to the base than I was. There's so many trees here.
So now you're just gonna take them all out?
Maybe.
That's what he's
They don't
trying to
stop
do.
getting in my way.
He's trying to use this big old rover as a battering ram to clear room for his train.
For the
It does
train,
work.
baby.
It does work that way. I mean, you're just building a rover, right? And Swift just died.
What happened?
Swift, how did you die?
Well, I was
Wh-
flying
wh-
with my jetpack,
Uh-huh.
and I ran into the rover. As you do.
As you do.
Well, I feel like it could have happened to anybody, but this time it was me.
So for as much crap as I got last episode, even though I played a perfectly fine episode,
Is that what you would
and
call?
did a great job. So far, I've done the best thing in this episode.
So,
Like Swift flew.
all right.
Swift flew into a rover, and you're having struggles building another one.
That's all right. You're
And-
saying some things that are hurtful but truthful, and I don't know how to handle it.
Hey guys, it's night.
Oh yeah, we should go. We should go take a nap.
Why don't we just put the sleep mod on? Computer?
Yeah, wouldn't that be nice, huh?
I wonder if it would work now.
Have you upgraded your computer, or are you just asking?
I just wonder.
Why? You need to upgrade your computer, man,
I do.
or just your
Boy, do I
or
ever.
just your graphics card. All right. We need to lift this, so I'm gonna throw down a piston.
Wait, is it day now? Oh, it is. I slept in. Sorry. So why are we building an ore detector? Oh, we need cobalt.
Yes.
We've got an ore detector.
It's true.
It's true.
We do have an ore detector
We do have
now.
an ore detector now. Why is it
I'm gonna
unable
go-
to place this battery?
I'm gonna go look for cobalt while you're doing that. I did not. Hey guys, guess what?
What?
I found cobalt.
Flip the rover.
What?
Oh.
I mean, yeah, but also, what is this guy now for, huh?
I don't know. That was the I did a thing.
I'm really upset. I just want you to know that.
Just want to point out that I basically done everything on the to-do list.
Why do you think I'm upset?
It is a little shocking.
Yeah, that's what it is.
A little upsetting. I think for multiple people.
I feel like there's a role you want me to play here, and
And you're not playing it. Stay in your lane.
Now, next you're gonna start like running off randomly.
looking stuff up on Google.
Yeah. I've also gotten a lot of people in the comments who are genuinely curious what the font of ramen is, or alphabet soup is.
So it's called Alphabet Soup.
It's its
That's
own
the
font?
typeface. Yeah, it's got its own. It's actually a typeface,
Wow.
which is different than a font. but that's-
Wait, what is the
interest.
difference?
No. Why?
No, what is
I
the
don't-
difference between a typeface and a font? I don't understand what that is.
Well, they're used interchangeably. So most people, like civilians, use them
Oh, I see.
interchangeably.
I see. But for someone who's more sophisticated about this kind of thing,
Civilians.
So a typeface is the thing that we normally call a font. It's like,
so wait, what's a font?
well, hold on. A typeface.
Okay.
The typeface is like the set of design features for letters and characters and stuff like that. A font
Okay.
is variation in weight and size of a typeface. So like you
Wait,
know how
seriously?
Yeah.
So like font is like italic, bold.
yeah, but not just italic and bold, but it's like you know how when you scroll through the list of fonts, it's like Helvetica light, Helvetica heavy, Helvetica medium. Those are fonts. Helvetica is
Wait,
a typeface.
so Helvetica is the typeface and the light. Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, sorry, I wasn't listening because I was worried about like this thing clanging out, which it for sure is. So,
Oh my.
I have fear in my heart right now.
Why?
Well, if you were looking at what I'm looking at, I should get the spectator camera over here. This might fail gloriously.
Don't worry, this whole rover is now superfluous because we have Cobalt already discovered and E-Rock fixed
We
the
do.
thing, but
Mm-hmm.
so no pressure.
You guys, I
Actually,
don't know why I play games with you guys. I was like, here, friends, let's play games together, and then you're mean to me.
But in a nice way.
No.
I think we have the entire last episode as evidence about people being mean.
Yeah, you were being mean to all of us because you kept
I was
crashing
not being
all of our
mean.
crap.
Oh, see? Okay, I see.
Why are these wheels just going?
I don't know. I don't know. But
I think it's kind of cool.
This is what has instilled so much fear in me right now.
Hey, come over to these back wheels. At least on this. Oh no, on both sides. The axle is like pretty high up.
Yeah, it's above.
Not connected to the wheel. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I am aware. Oh, it killed me.
Oh.
I walked underneath the wheels and it just fully killed me. So
It's a rough episode.
yeah, I'm having a rough time.
What did you do? You are. How can we make you feel better?
Well,
Can we sing? Should we sing to you?
no,
Can we-
no. Singing is never the answer, I think.
Does it make you feel any better that I'm using the rover that you built to get cobalt?
Yes, I think. Yeah.
Kind of a tough one,
It's a little weighted question.
but not evenly weighted.
No,
Like,
no, not
You
at
could
all.
easily tip over the question.
Hey,
I'm good.
Hey,
I'm good at
Clang did not destroy this rover, and we got most of the wheels on. Not all of them, but most of them.
I noticed that you made the middle wheels more narrow than the front and back wheels. I think that's an interesting design choice considering how.
You told me to do the opposite.
Yes.
Yeah.
Interesting design choice, as in the sense of that I'm crying now.
You are offended by the choice that I have made to not only deliberately ignore you, but also to do the exact opposite of the suggestion that you made.
I mean,
Did
I'm
I-
gonna say
Did I articulate that well enough?
contradiction is the purest form of flattery.
That's what they do say that, yeah. See, now I'm feeling violent with my words. I'm trying to find something to cut you both with, and the only thing I can come up with is the fact that you bought RimWorld on the wrong account.
Thanks a lot. Oh, gotta come at me with that. I forgot about that.
You were having a good time until I brought that back up.
Oh,
That's the whole point.
I'm gonna figure that out. Just like I figured out how to flip this rover and get cobalt. I'm a problem solver.
I can't argue with you right now because you did, and
because I did both
now
of
I
those things.
just kind of have to sit with this, and I don't like it.
And when we play RimWorld together, and I'm playing it on that other account somehow.
Yeah.
You can be playing it on two accounts at the same time with your behemoth of a computer.
Yeah, let's make fun of his computer now. So I feel like since this thing already, I feel like we should also throw on some cargo containers as well then, huh?
You know, I have a rover with cargo containers on it.
Yeah, we still do. Okay, fine. My rover is unnecessary. Okay, we proved the point. Now I'm sad. Do I just go drive it into the distance and just kill it?
Drive it into a ditch. You could flip it. I know a really good entrance to a platinum mine to flip vehicles if you want to go flip it over there.
Yeah. No.
You know what? You go work
Well-
on something else. E-Rock and I will take it to Grandma's house.
Yikes. Well, here's the thing. You know what?
It's stuck on the roof.
Now we all have our own rover. That's how I'm gonna look at this.
All
I
of
don't
us
feel
except
like I
for
have my
oh
own
yeah.
rover.
No, you're right. That's fair. That one's yours. That one has bonded with you.
Yeah, you have rescued it, and now you have earned the right to drive that one.
Oh, it's a rescue. I gotta fix it though.
Yeah, you fix it however you want. This one's gonna be mine, and then the other one can be Swift's.
I do want you to know I got a pretty good chunk of cobalt over here.
Then we can start making a full-sized assembler and a full-sized refinery. Well, I think we already have the full-sized refinery, and it's not really doing that much, but it will soon.
How much cobalt do we need to start doing that stuff?
Honestly, not that much. Like, if you bring a couple thousand back, because I think each unit of cobalt, like, creates a metal grid. Well, yeah, so 1 ingot of cobalt is 1 metal grid. And I think we need, like, 40, if I remember correctly, which I might not. Hold on. Assembler.
So if I have 10.2K.
Yeah, that's more than enough. Because apparently you only need 10 metal grids to make an assembler.
Now I'm nervous about driving this back. Like karma's gonna catch up to me sometime in this episode.
Yeah.
You know what they say about karma?
I'm not going to lie to you. there was a moment there where I was really hoping.
You
I
were
was
hoping for my
for your
demise.
demise. I'm a bad person. I really.
Yeah, goodness gracious.
I really was like, this is it.
My demise in the rover you built. Have I reminded you how yet that you built this one?
Gosh, yes.
Ooh, all I have to do is push forward, and it almost flips. If I just stopped pressing forward, I'd be good. Are you guys like those maniacs who cut the crust off of your peanut butter and jelly sandwiches?
No. I mean, when I was a kid, for sure.
Oh,
What? Did you not cut your crust
no,
off as a
that's
kid?
weird. That's just weird. Why would I never understood that even as a kid. Like why? Is it a texture thing?
I couldn't tell you, man. I did a lot of weird things when I was a kid that I can't explain as an adult.
I guess that makes
Right?
sense.
Like there's not a lot of people that look back on their childhood like when they were really little and they're just like, yeah, I think I really made the right decisions in those circumstances.
Yeah, that was rational.
Yeah. I was fully cognitive of like what was going on in every situation.
Just love the crust. It's like when you end up with a piece of like heel of like homemade bread. The heel is awesome.
Wait, you're talking about the butt?
A lot
The
of people-
butt of the bread?
The butt of the bread?
The bread butt?
What?
What are you
Is that what
talking about?
Is that's
Do you actually call it the bread butt?
Yeah, the butt of the bread. Who likes the butt end of the bread? It's like all
It's-
crust.
maybe
That's
if you
why
call
it's so
it that.
good. And it's not the butt of the bread.
No,
It's
no.
the
This is the hill that I will die on. It is the butt of the bread.
The heel you will
This
die
is
on?
the hill that I'll die on.
The butt. I've got to know how many people call it
The butt of the bread. I don't know, but when I was growing up, that's what it was.
the butt.
Yeah, and it was funny because like I'm not kidding, and I know that people are gonna come at me for this, but like we would just throw away, like we would let the front butt like we would just always leave it, and then the back one, and then when we got through the bread loaf and it was just the two butts touching, then we would just throw it away.
The front butt.
Front butt and the back
Yeah.
butt, and when the two butts are
Yeah,
touching.
that's
You know it's time to throw it away.
no one would want to make a sandwich with just all crust.
with the front butt and the
Right?
back
Yeah.
butt.
No, that's
It's like a butt sandwich.
It was a butt sandwich.
I can't.
In Norway, they call it the skalk.
I just. You think by now I would not be surprised by your just the things that you just spout out, but I haven't gotten there yet.
Denmark, it's called the Endeskiver. In the Netherlands, they call it kontje, which roughly translates to booty.
There we go. Vindication.
You need to move to the Netherlands.
Yeah, that'll be my next community poll on YouTube. What do you call the end of the bread?
Yeah, we've got to know. I've got to know. I've got to see. I've got to learn if there's anybody else who calls it the butt.
All right, hey, will one of you butts come and help me with? Will somebody help me add the wheel?
He means heels.
Yeah,
One of you heels.
will one of you heels come and help me add the last wheel onto my rover?
I'm building an assembler, which was like the goal the whole time.
Yes,
so,
I know.
because I picked up cobalt,
Okay, all right, then I'll do it myself.
and then I'll come help you after I build this
You know
assembler.
what? I don't want your help anymore. I'll do it myself. I did it.
Well done.
Thank you.
You didn't need any of us.
I don't need any of you.
Do you guys know how to tell the gender of ants? If you just drop them in a glass of water, and if it sinks, it's a girl ant.
And if
And
it floats,
it's buoyant.
it's.
I knew whatever you were going to say was going to be dumb. I just did not know the level, the depths of which the dumbness was going to come out.
That was pretty high level dumbness.
That was pretty high.
That's
That
well
was
done.
high level dumb.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Mm.
Congratulations to you both, because now you've heard that amazing joke.
That was rough, man. That was rough.
Oh dear. What are we doing? What game is this?
Yeah.
We're playing RimWorld.
I
Personal
wish-
accounts.
I would love to play
I wish we
RimWorld.
were playing RimWorld. Okay. So now I just gotta go find Cobalt, and then my car will have been worth it.
Oh, we actually have some.
I know.
Maybe you can take your rover over to Erock's rover and get the Cobalt out of his rover and drive it over to.
No.
I think that's
well,
a good idea.
I mean, I already got it all out, but you know, if that makes you feel better.
It will. Nothing will make me feel better. Okay. Here's the thing. I guess.
Yeah.
The other thing the only thing left on the to-do list is build a train.
Oh yeah. You can do that. You can. That would be great.
Okay, no, hold on. There is something I want to do before I build a train.
What is that?
Get rid of fern. There's this plant that is just like sitting right outside our large cargo container, and it just like gets in the way of everything, and I hate it with every part of my being. And so I'm getting rid of it. I need to build a terrain tool to do it. Yes, I got rid of it.
What the heck just happened to my
What
rover?
is happening?
What just happened?
What did you do? Oh no!
I was just
Whoa!
welding. I was welding the back of it. I didn't do anything.
What? How?
What the heck was that?
I have no idea.
That was not. But it looks like it's okay, right? Like.
Yeah, weirdly, I don't know how it didn't just like. I was so worried it was just gonna take out the mine.
Yeah,
it was
that's
like,
what it looked like it was about to do.
yeah, it was hurtling towards it.
Yeah, the parking brake is on. So how did I don't know. Everything is wrong with that. Everything.
I have no idea, but we just saw it just jump through.
What the heck?
What are you?
is it doing?
What are you doing?
I'm nothing. Nothing. It's got a mind of its. What did you install in this thing?
I haven't even touched it this episode.
You did, but it's something you put in
No.
it to terrorize me in the future.
Honestly, if I could have done that, I would have. But I have no power to do that. All I know is I have the spectator camera now watching your rover, since it has a mind of its own.
Oh, and I know exactly what you're hoping for.
Oh, I'm not gonna make it a secret. I do hope that something happens.
Like I turned this into an amazing rover.
Hey, you know what? If that happened, that would be okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
man. Right now it looks like the butt of a loaf of bread.
Good. See, look at us putting our differences behind us. Okay, Swift. If we want to build a train,
Which we do.
The pain in your soul.
if we want to build a train, we're going to need to get superconductors. And if we want to make superconductors, we need gold. So if you and I want to go and grab some gold, so do you want to go to the one that's already marked there, Swift?
Yeah, let's do it.
So I did mess around with a couple different train designs in my single player world. And I think I have a possible train solution that doesn't require thrusters, but it can only move one way. So because the way that like
It kind of defeats the purpose of a train.
unless we have it wrap around, or if we have at the end of the train just a thing where like it can bump into it and then it's just on a rotor and it lifts it up and turns it around. Right?
Okay.
So either we make the railway like wrap around, which might not be a bad idea, because like if we have multiple train cars and we don't want people crashing into each other on the railroad, we could just have it go like in a big
That
loop,
sounds like fun.
like Disneyland.
That would be pretty cool.
The loop or the crashing into each other?
No, the loop, like at
Okay.
Disneyland.
Disneyland is pretty cool.
Well, I want to see these designs.
All right, well, let's get some gold and I'll show you. Do you want me to dig it and then it'll come down to you and you can just grab the gold?
Sounds good. This is like a mini game.
Catching the gold instead of the stone?
Just, yeah. This is kind of like Beat Saber.
Yeah. In what way is catching gold like Beat Saber?
You have the thing, the thing coming down the pipeline, and you have to hold on. I have to focus.
Just like you do when you play Beat Saber.
Yeah.
I've seen Mavin play Beat Saber. He's kind of a savant. He's very good.
Thanks, man. I can get down with some Beat Saber for sure. If I wasn't doing Space Engineers, it would be Beat Saber.
No, it'd be RimWorld.
Well, now it would be RimWorld. I can't believe I never played that game. You good? All right. Yeah, I can't believe I don't know. I feel like it was one of those situations, when people are like, dude, you really got to do this thing. And then you've gotten so many recommendations. You're like, can it really live up to the hype? And so you kind of drag your feet a little bit. That was kind of my experience. I was like, can the game really be that good? Because everyone, I've seen all these YouTube videos that are like, it's the greatest game of all time. And I'm like, is it? With those graphics? Come on.
In this economy.
In this economy, we're gonna need a mining vehicle at some point. But without thrusters, it's kind of difficult to. Maybe we just need to figure out how to get thrusters. Maybe that's instead of us continuing to. I don't know. I think we got to get the train because it's on the to-do list, and we have gotten to the point now where it is an expectation, and so we gotta do it. But
here's the thing: we can have an armed train car that can shoot down enemy ships.
That would be pretty cool.
So from there, we can get thrusters.
That does sound like maybe one of the least efficient ways.
It does. It does feel like not the most efficient way, but
I mean, it would look really.
It would
cool.
be pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put a marker on the base, and then I'm gonna figure out how far away it is just to get back to the drop off.
The drop off.
I knew as soon as I said drop off that you were gonna do that.
I can't help it. It's a trigger.
Yep.
I don't know what that's from, but I always think of
Finding Nemo.
That is what it's from.
That is what it's
That's
from.
not what I think of.
Well, it doesn't matter if it's what you think of.
I'm curious. What do you think of?
A llama? It's supposed to be dead.
So you think of a different movie that has
a different movie and a different quote that has nothing to do with.
But you keep on saying it in the same way that. Never mind. You just don't have the adequate appreciation of the Emperor's New Groove.
No,
I
that's
love
what I was gonna say.
Emperor's
I
New
also
Groove.
love Emperor's New Groove. It's not. It's like a different. It's a different movie.
You don't come after my love
in the
you
same
don't do that.
category of movies.
And now you crossed the line.
Sounds to me like you're just making excuses.
So, at what episode are we all just gonna go off on our own?
Nobody understands me anyway.
All right, so let's see. Yeah, so the base is like 2 kilometers away from the place where we crashed. So that is a little bit of a distance. Now, luckily with the train mod, they have 30-meter long things, but that's gonna take some time. All right, I think we have a heading then.
I'm so wrapped up in this rover now.
That we're gonna try to make obsolete as soon as possible with our train.
Oh, I think you always need a good rover.
It's alright. I was literally in the same boat, 10 minutes ago.
I don't know if it was a boat. It was more like a rover.
Do you feel good about that joke?
I don't think you can.
It's a pretty lame joke there, my man.
Well, that is my speciality.
It's true. It is your specialty.
That is true.
Okay, here's the start of our train tracks. So, Swift, should I leave the rail construction in your capable hands if I work on the train itself?
Yeah, I just grabbed some more gold, so I will come back and get those started. Let's ride the rails. That's a Chuggington reference, okay?
A what reference?
Chuggington?
Oh my goodness. You cannot tell me you guys have never watched Chuggington. The kids' TV show?
I can honestly tell you
made that up
right now that I have never watched Chuggington.
Oh my goodness.
Clearly, we're missing out.
It's like the red versus blue of children's TV shows.
How would you know that? Because I know for a fact you still haven't watched Red versus Blue.
Just in the sense that it's a cartoon.
Is Red versus Blue a cartoon?
No, it's not. It's not a cartoon.
Yes, it is. It's animated.
No, it's not animated. It's literally it's a screen recording of Halo. It's not animated.
So, is it live action?
I mean, I guess
No, it's animated.
No.
How did they make the characters?
dear.
How did they make the
dear.
characters?
Here's a question. So our series Skyjack, what we're recording right now, is that animated?
Okay, let me rephrase.
Thank you. Anyway,
So, what is
Chuggington?
Chuggington?
It's a TV show about trains.
We went through all of that for you just to end with. I knew from context clues that it was a thing about trains. Here's the thing. I am not gonna watch anything that you guys suggest to me until you guys watch Red versus Blue. Not even all of Red versus Blue. Just enough of it to get the references.
I feel like I get the references.
I feel like
but
you
I do
don't.
want to too.
I don't get them at all.
How would you feel like you could get the reference? Name one thing Caboose did.
Made dumb jokes and ran off by himself.
I feel like I set
I'm
the
just
bar too
describing
low.
things that I did.
You just found the similarities between the two of you and why I called you that.
Well, is it wrong?
No, but it feels like you cheated.
Case closed. Now you gotta watch Chuggington.
I will not. I will not watch Chuggington. I'm so sorry.
All right, I think we need a welding train car now.
Yeah, it's far enough away now that.
Well, let's just see if this is successful first. If you guys want to help me weld it up, and if it works, then this will be the basis for which we build all of our other train cars. So the way that I tested it before is I used the bike wheels.
Oh.
Because
Interesting.
because they're really narrow, and so they can kind of stay on the track, but which is why you can't go backwards with it, because if they're in the front, like the way that it works, or at least the way I think it works, is when I was testing it, was that the hover rails do a good job keeping it on the track, and so then these just act as like a propulsion to get it going forward. But if you have the wheels in front of it, then they have the potential to like steer it off. I don't know if that's making any sense, right?
No, it is making sense. So
Okay.
here's my question.
Yeah.
Could we just put could we put two sets of wheels in the middle? So it goes hover rails, two wheels behind those hover wheels, and then the other two hover rails.
Honestly, maybe. You want to try that?
Yeah.
I built this.
That might work.
I built this in such a way that might be possible right now.
I feel like I explained that really poorly, so I'm kind of impressed that you understood what I was even trying to say.
Yeah, hopefully that works. We're gonna have to set the offset of the hover rails to be pretty high to make that work. But if it
Oh yeah,
does,
that would be Traintastic.
don't.
Oh man.
Just don't.
No.
That is from Chuggington.
Oh.
And you have just confirmed why I will never watch that show.
Yep. Do they really say Traintastic?
That's pretty rough.
Oh, all the time.
That's pretty rough, man. And you heard that and you were like, yes, yes. Traintastic.
How can I work that into everyday conversation?
You heard that and you were like, yes.
That's it. I found it. I finally found the combination of words that sums me up as a person.
Traintastic. Oh, it's so bad. Like there's bad and then there's that. And I appreciate more than I should a dad joke. In other words, my sense of humor is not particularly refined.
No, yeah, we got that from what you just said. You said the same thing 2 times.
So basically what I mean is
Yeah.
I'm not very funny, but I make not funny people feel like they are.
That's why we're friends almost in its entirety. Because I am also not funny, but when you
But
say,
around me.
I know, but when the bar is so low, and we all know Swift isn't funny. He just Googles
No.
facts.
Yes.
And
There are 7 seasons of Chuggington. The 7th season is coming out shortly. It's in production.
Wait, it's still being made, this show?
oh man.
So this isn't something you grew up with as a kid. It's like a thing still. It's like now.
Well, it was 2008 to 2015.
So you
And
weren't
then-
a kid for any of those years, right?
Yeah.
I am always a kid.
So, in other words, like I had this image of Swift as a child, hearing "That's Traintastic," and then reacting as Mavin suggested. But
You were a grown.
that still
You were a grown
firmly
man.
puts you in grown man age when you heard the words "That's Traintastic."
And you were like,
And it just
Yes.
stuck.
Yeah.
that's it. So good.
I mean, what can I say?
It's Traintastic, I guess.
We learned a lot of. I mean, we knew the
We sure
train thing
did.
about you, but I think we.
We have context now.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a big deal.
Thing.
Swift is jamming over there. I have a feeling in his headphones is playing the theme to Chuggington.
All right.
Now you want to know the theme to Chuggington?
No, it's exactly what I was listening to.
Yeah. No. That was obvious.
I just sent you both the YouTube video. You have to listen to as they say, slaps.
I've never seen you groove to anything as hard as you were just grooving to that.
Oh man, it kills me.
It was Traintastic.
Oh my god. Stop. Also, I'm gonna
my.
I'm gonna save right now, and then I'm gonna put the spectator camera because it's time to disconnect and see if this thing works.
See if what thing works.
The train.
Oh yes.
The thing that we've been working on as we were talking
Oh, yeah,
about
that thing.
Chuggington. Oh gosh, dang it!
Oh gosh, dang it!
Oh, I wasn't even watching.
Ah, wow.
Oh, I did just turn
Whoa.
around and see whatever the pieces.
Why? Why?
That did not go well.
No, it went awful. Dang it.
Well, chugga chugga chugga. Chugga chugga chugga. Chugga chugga chugga.
Is that-
Chuggington.
Is that the...
That explosion was not Traintastic.
No,
No,
it was,
not-
what's
Not Traintastic.
what's the
at all.
opposite of Traintastic? We need to come up with that right now.
The opposite of Traintastic would be
Train terrible.
Ah, dang man, I'm bummed that didn't work out.
Train-trocious.
that is better. That was Traintrocious. It's honestly, I think the design might have worked if we didn't like just have to drop the train. Also, I stupidly increased the power of the hover engines prior to it landing on the rails, and that might have caused some issue. Okay. Hopefully this one works out a little bit better because the wheels are tucked up a little bit more.
There is Dinosaur Train.
Dinosaur Train.
Oh, yeah.
What?
What is
Dinosaur Train!
Where did we go wrong? That like we're just
Dinosaur Train?
listing off like different train motif.
Where did we go right?
This theme song also slaps.
I love the way you say that too. It also slaps.
It doth slap.
It slappeth.
As the young kids say nowadays.
Hello, fellow youngsters. Here's some slapping tunes.
That was
Ugh.
that was very
gross.
good. that
Makes me
was
want to throw up.
that was so good.
Hello, fellow youngsters.
Yikes.
Ugh.
That was
Oh,
rough,
dear.
my man.
That was amazing.
I need to go brush my teeth or something. That just was gross.
Wash your mouth out with soap.
Hello, fellow youngsters. Oh, man. Hey, I really hope this train works.
Yeah, we're working really hard on this thing again.
Twice.
And what are we doing differently to make it not do the thing it did last time?
So I'm not going to adjust the power of the things.
Oh, you did the power thing again?
I feel like maybe I should be in charge of the power stuff.
Yeah, I guess.
So, Dinosaur Train, the premise is that there's this Tyrannosaurus Rex.
You know what you're really good at? Just the no context segue. Like the just like anyway. That's it's just
I call it
is
the
a gift that
seg-won't.
you have.
What I'm amazed is you're still working on stuff.
Yeah, I
are you just downloading this to your brain as we speak.
I feel like E-Rock and I both have like ADD so bad that we immediately forget what we were talking about 30 seconds ago, and you always bring us back, and it it's so jarring to me, but maybe to other people like it's just like, yeah, we were talking about something, man.
Oh, man.
Ow.
Are we ready? All right, let me throw on the
So ready. Make sure you get a really good angle at the spectator
the
cam.
cockpit. I don't want to have to get a good angle with the spectator.
Yeah, I think you got to.
No,
Gotta be
I
ready.
will, but I just really hope that doesn't come to that. All right, ready?
Ready for what?
I'm going to disconnect it so it gets down to the rails.
Okay, let's do this.
And this time, if it explodes, I have the spectator cam set to follow it. So
Oh, good.
let's just please don't. Hey,
yes.
so far so good. No explosions. All right, Swift. I'm gonna leave you to do the fine tuning on the controls because we know that I'm too impatient to deal with it.
On it.
All right. Do we want to get in the seats and take it out on the maiden voyage?
There it goes.
Meep meep.
I don't know of a single train that makes that sound.
This is the Roadrunner.
You're about to go off the tracks. No.
Oh,
Swift.
Oh,
Come on.
So it works.
Dang it.
Oh, you know what?
What?
This track wasn't welded.
Oh, is that why it came off?
I think so because it
That's why I said it wasn't finished. While you were going, I was like, "You're gonna go off the tracks because they weren't finished yet."
Well, that tracks.
Oh, that was
So dumb. I feel gross.
so good.
It was great.
I hate it. I hate what I have become. Okay. Yeah. Hopefully this will do the trick. You ready?
Yeah.
Can't wait. Doesn't it drive so well?
Oh, look at those middle wheels. Oh. I bet it does drive well.
All right. Let's do this. I think we can chalk that up to a success. Okay, I think what we should do in order to end the episode is I'm going to try to park this thing, but its turning radius is pretty rough.
Look at the to-do list. We built a train.
We built...
Oh, yeah.
You gotta go to the to-do list.
We got rid of the fern.
Get Swift out of the mine.
We
Get
built a
fix the
train.
train.
Yep. Well, okay, we haven't fixed the train station yet, but we did all the other stuff. Look at us.
That was a
Sure
productive day.
When we
I'll tell ya.
when we
So-
decide to work together, look at what we can accomplish. As Swift just already
Goosebumps.
disconnected.
Yeah, see ya, Swift.
Well,
As Swift swiftly
yep,
disconnected.
and I guess that's the episode.